was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol. And I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. Yeah, she gave me a peck on the back of the neck. These are the words she spoke. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a house, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Sat there at the table, and I acted real naive, but I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the barroom, and she did the hoochie-coo. Yeah, she sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up the TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. That place, when just as I was leaving, I wish you looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, no, but I'll give it a try. And to this very day, we've been living our way. There is a reason why. Blew up her TV, threw away our paper, went to the country, built us a home. We had a lot of children, fed them on peaches, they all found Jesus on their own. Thank you. Wow, digesting, Reader's Digest, in the back of a dirty bookstore. A plastic flag with gum on the back, flat on the floor. Oh, well, I picked it up and I ran outside, slapped it on my window shield. And if I could see old Betsy Ross, I'd tell her how good I feel. But your flag, Decal, won't get you into heaven anymore. You're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag, Decal, won't get you into heaven anymore. Well, I went to the bank this morning. The cashier said to me, if you join the Christmas club, we'll give you 10 of them flags for free. Well, I didn't mess around a bit. I took them up on what he said, and I stuck them stickers all over my car and one on my wife's forehead. But your flag, Decal, won't get you into heaven 30 years or more. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag to get out won't get you into heaven anymore. Well, I got my window shields filled with flags I couldn't see. So I ran the car upside a curb right into a tree. By the time they got a doctor down, I was already dead. And I'll never understand why the man standing in the pearly gate said to me of all people, "Hey man, you don't have a flag pinned in your deal. But your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your 3 years or more. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore." Never will. How you doing? Good to be in my second home. You come home late and you come home early. You come home big when you're feeling small. You come home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? And what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever, and I got a worried and a jealous man. How can a love that'll last forever you left so far behind? What in the world's come over you? And what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. Yeah, out there running just to be on the run. It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow that's crossed the evil land today. How can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? When the words come over you, and what in heaven's name have you done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Yeah, they're running just to be on the run. Thank you. Wanda had a baby in 1951. The father was a stranger was the son. Call that child James Lewis, call these rooms a home, changing all them diapers, polish all that chrome. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. All around the schoolyard, playing all the games, running, laughing, back and forth, the kid with two first names. A stranger in the closet, a life of diarrhea. The past is running faster, singing harmony. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. God bless this kitchen, said the knick-knack chef. Dinner's almost ready, go and wash yourself. Jimmy's growing up now, and Wanda's growing old. The days are growing shorter, the nights are long and cold. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. Sneaking in the closet and through the diary. Now don't you know, all he saw was all there was to see. The whole town saw Jimmy on the 6 o'clock news. His Brains were on the sidewalk, and blood was on his shoes. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. Come on, baby, spend the night with me. Jason Wilbur on the guitar, man. David Jakes on bass. Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died. Hey, oh, what a feeling when my soul went through the ceiling. And on up into heaven, I did it right. When I got there, they say, Johnny, heaven is the way. We slipped upon the floor and hit your head. And all the angels say, just before you passed away, these were the very last words that you said. Please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I'd rather have them cutter me up and pass me all around. Throw my brain in a hurricane, the blind could have my eyes, and the deaf could take both of my ears and they don't mind the size. Give my stomach to Milwaukee if they run out of beer. Put my socks in a cedar box, just get them out of here. Venus de Milo could have my arms, look out, I got your nose. Sell my heart to the junk man and give my love to Rose. But please don't bury me down in the cold, cold ground. I could have them good me up and pass me all around. Through my brain in a hurricane, I could have my eyes and the death of day. Both of my ears and they don't mind the size. Give my feet to the footloose, careless, fancy free. Give my knees to the needy, or don't pull that stuff on me. Now hand me down my walking cane, it's a sin to tell a lie. It's in my mouth, way down south, to kiss my ass goodbye. Now please don't bury me down in the cold ground. I'd rather have them cutter me up and pass me all around. Through my brain in a hurricane, the fire could have my eyes and the death to take both of my ears if they don't mind the size. I can hear the wheels of the automobiles so far away, just just moving along through the drifting snow. It's times like these when the temperatures freeze, I sit alone looking at the world through a storm window. Down on the beach, the Sandman sleeps. Time don't fly, it bounds and leaps. And the country band that plays for keeps, they play it so slow. Don't let your baby down. Don't let your baby down. Don't let your baby down. Well, the spirits were high till the well went dry. For so long, the raven at my window was only a crow. I bought the rags to the inside fights, watched the man just beating his hand against the storm window. While miles away o'er hill and stream, a candle burns a witch's dreams. Silence is golden until it screams right through your bones. Don't let your baby down. Don't let your baby down. Don't let your baby down. Storm windows, cheaper, I'm getting old. Storm windows, keep away the cold. Thank you very much.
Ali!
This is an old song here. I always dedicate this to my old buddy from Chicago, Steve Goodman. Who it's been gone a long time, but he's got a big hit this year with Go Cubs Go. Seems like everybody's got a chance, you know? All the snow is turned to water. Christmas days are come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring the tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and don't know how they slipped away from me. And dirty windows made life difficult to say. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hear you reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and don't know how they slipped away from me. Thank you. Thank you. This is an old song that almost never got written. I was working on this record with a particularly stubborn record producer, and I thought the record was over with. And he said, you know, you need to write one more song for this record. I said, no, I don't. yeah, you do. So I went over to the hotel and I thought, well, I'll fix him. I'll write the worst thing he's ever heard. And he'll agree with me that the record's over with. Anyhow, after I sang it a couple of 100 times, I started liking it. On my feet, I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Dug a trench, used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I'd go to town and drink, give the girls a pinch. I don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fishing and whistle, whistle and fish. Yeah, everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again, again, again. On my very first job, I said thank you and please. They made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees. They only gave me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. And we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. A fishing and whistle, whistle and fish. Yeah, everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again, again, again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. And we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. That last one was for the surfboard icon, Joe Nuzzo. I think Joe sold a surfboard to the Wright brothers. There's a song I wrote with an old buddy of mine from Bristol, England. He kind of talks like Cary Grant, but he doesn't look anything like Cary Grant. We wrote this at my kitchen table in Nashville, Tennessee. And, right. It doesn't hold that many people, but they said he would. Anyway, we wrote this thing, and usually I write songs by myself, but every once in a while I write a song with a buddy of mine. But, you know, when I do, I can't help but wonder what they're thinking about, looking at them across their table, you know. Because you're supposed to be coming out with one single idea. So I was just sitting there thinking, I wonder what he's thinking, you know. And I kind of wished the song was about halfway done. And I kind of had my wife in mind, and I was hoping that he didn't. Is a wild and precious thing. It don't grow no magnolias, only blossom in the spring. Know the glory of true love is it will last your whole life through. Never will go out of fashion, always will look good on you. You can climb the highest mountain, touch the moon and stars above, but old faithful's just a fountain compared to the glory of true love. Long before I met you, darling, Lord, I thought I had it all. I could have my lunch in London and my dinner in St. Paul. I got some friends in Albuquerque where the governor calls me God. And give them all the goodwill for the glory of true love. You can climb the highest mountain, touch the moon and stars above, but old faithful's just a fountain compared to the glory of true love. Came to our house, I believe it was was yesterday. I would have invited him in, but I didn't have a lot to say. His anticipation of me opening the door outweighed my apprehension as I never have before, and drove my concentration right through that hardwood floor. Ooh, I'm taking a walk. Taking a walk. I'm going outside. Going outside. Hey, I'm taking a walk. Just getting back. Just getting back. There's a girl in the White House. I don't even know her name. Her disheveled appearance speaks volumes of shame. It's an embarrassing situation, but a situation just the same. The way she walks on others and never takes the blame upsets my constitution beyond its immortal frame. Ooh, I'm taking a walk. Taking a walk. I'm going outside. Going outside. Yeah, I'm taking a walk. Taking a walk. I'm just getting back. Just getting back. Card in the pocket, put my worn out overalls, from a girl in Cedar Rapids, now residing in Idaho Falls. I wish you could have been there when she opened up the door and looked me in the face like she never did before. I felt about as welcome as a Walmart superstore. Ooh, I'm taking a walk. don't need to ride. Just getting by. I'm watching the birds taking it all and flying so high. Just getting by. I'm just getting by. Taking it all. I'm just getting by. Just getting by. Thank you. Thank you. This is a song that I got to thank my old buddy Bonnie Raitt for getting this around the world. If I walked into a bar in Siberia and sat there long enough and there was a girl singer, I bet sooner or later she'd sing this. I am an old woman, named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning and thunder were desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen. I can hear 'em a buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. You and me, sitting in the back of my memory, like a honeybee, buzzing around a glass of sweet Chablis. The radio's on, windows rolled up and my mind's rolled down. The headlights shining like silver moons rolling on the ground. We made love in every way love can be made. And we made time feel like time could never fade. But Friday night, we both made the guitar hum. The Saturday made Sunday feel like it would never come. Gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. Gonna be a long Monday, stuck like a tick of a clock that's come unwound again. Soul to soul, heart to heart, and cheek to cheek. Now come on, baby, give me a kiss that'll last all week. The thought of you leaving again brings me down. The promise of your sweet love brings me around. Gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. Gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock that's come unwound again and again. McCarthy. I knew a girl who was almost a lady. She had a way with all the men in her life. Every inch of her blossomed in beauty. And she was born on the 4th of July. She lived in an aluminum house trailer. And she worked in a jukebox saloon. And she spent all the money that I gave her just to see the old man in the moon. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and awake in the dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. Well, we go out on Saturday evenings to the driving on Route 41, and it was there that I first suspected that she was doing what she'd already done. She said, "Johnny, won't you get me some popcorn?" And she knew I had to walk pretty far. And as soon as I passed through the moonlight, she hopped into a foreign sports car. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and wake in the dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. About 3 chords well. Well, you know, I could have beat up that fella, but it was her that had hopped into his car. And many times I fought to protect her, but this time she was going too far. And some folks, they called me a coward, because I left her at the drive-in that night. But I'd rather have names thrown at me than to fight for a thing that ain't right. I used to sleep at the foot of Old Glory and wake in the dawn's early light. But much to my surprise, when I opened my eyes, I was a victim of the great compromise. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me they're no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter, or won't you give me a call? Sign, bewildered, bewildered, bewildered. You have no complaint, You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me, and my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I'd wish I were dead. Sign, unhappy. Unhappy, you have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Dear Abby, you won't believe this, but my stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach tells me to rap you instead. Sign, noisemaker. Noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. It was this place in the song here where I ran out of ideas. So I had to do what every songwriter hates to do, and that was revert to the truth. The truth can be awful ugly, you know. So this here's verse, this last one is the only verse that's based on a true life adventure. I can't help it if it rhymes. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat, just shooting the breeze, with her hair up in curls and her pants to her knees. Remarried. Just married. You have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck, knocking on wood. Sign, dear Abby. I come from a family of 4 boys. I got 3 brothers. There wasn't no girls, except for our mom, of course. Our dad was a tool and die maker at the American Can Company in Maywood, Illinois. He didn't make a whole lot of money or get a whole lot of vacation, but he would put a little money aside and get his boys out of the city every once in a while, because he grew up in Kentucky, and we grew up in Chicago, west side of Chicago. That's about equal, you know. Anyhow, he'd save a little money up, and every once in a while he'd tell us he was going to take us on a long weekend. And he'd sit up the night before we'd leave. He'd sit up pretty late with a road map and a couple of quarts of old style. He'd draw a big circle on the map because he didn't want us to have to pass the same place twice. He'd always take the scenic route, you know, and our mother didn't think that he was the best driver in the whole world. We get on those 2 lanes, and eventually he'd have to pass somebody, and it seemed like every time it did, there was a big semi heading towards us. And our mother would say, "My God, Bill, you're going to kill every one of us." Me and my brothers would look at each other in the back seat and go, "That woman's never lied to us before." Here's a story of a man and his family and a big trip that they took. I heard all about it in a restaurant, and I read it in a history book. They rented a car at the Erie Canal, but the car didn't have no brake. Said, "My to pie, my God, this car is gonna fall into the bottomless lake." Well, Mama turned to Daddy with a pale face, said, "I've done something horribly wrong. The water's still running in the bathtub, and I think I left the kitchen light on." Then I heard a crash, and the car went splash. The compass rolled around and around. Oh, for heaven's sake, we fell in the lake, and I think we're all gonna drown. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. There was plenty of food in the back seat, and the windows was rolled up tight. So we all nibbled on a chicken leg and told stories way through the night. Pa told one that he told before, and the baby got a bellyache. Said, "My to pie, my God, there's cars falling down the bottomless lake. We are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again." Well, Papa played the music on the radio, and Mama rocked the babies to sleep. He said he would have taken the other road, but he didn't think the lake was that deep. If the ferry had been there at the end of the pier, we'd be halfway to Uncle Jake's. Instead of looking at fish out the window, I wish we'd hit the bottom of the bottomless lake. But we are falling down, down to the bottom of a hole in the ground. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. I'm so scared I can hardly breathe. I may never see my sweetheart again. When I wrote this song, I'd been writing story songs long enough that I knew if you write a story song, you better have a good ending too. If you can't come up with a good ending, then you better have a good moral to the story. Here's the moral to the story. So if you're ever going on a big trip, you better be careful out there. We'll start everything on your good foot and wear clean underwear. Take a long Bible in the backseat, read of David and of Solomon. Or if you make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. If you should make a mistake in the bottomless lake, you may never see your sweetheart again. That's right. Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. And the time that he served has shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee. But the morphine pain, and the grass grew around his brain and gave him all the confidence he lacked. With a purple heart and a monkey on his back, there's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears. Don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Stone's welcome home didn't last too long. He went to work when he'd spent his last dime, and Sammy took to stealing when he got that empty feeling for $100 habit without overtime. And the gold rolled through his veins like 1,000 railroad trains, and eased his mind in the hours that he chose, while the kids ran around wearing other people's clothes. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. And Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears. Don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Sam Stone was alone when he popped his last balloon, climbing walls while sitting in a chair. Well, he played his last request while the room smelled just like death, with an overdose hovering in the air. But life had lost house and it bought him the GI Bill for a flag draped casket on a local hero's hill. There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes, and Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose. Little pictures have big ears, don't stop to count the years. Sweet songs never last too long on broken radios. Thank you. Watching the sun go down, we're on Bear Creek. Watching the sun go down, it makes me feel right on my last go round. Tastes like cherry wine. Yeah, whatever on Bear Creek tastes like cherry wine. One drink of that water, he stayed drunk all the time. Bear Creek. makes me feel like I'm on my last go round. Woo! This is a song I wrote for my wife. I hope her taxi got here by now. She is my everything. Freckles on her wedding ring. Her feet are so warm, big enough to snow in the early spring. She is my everything. She goes everywhere. From Copenhagen to making eggs and bacon down Jackson Square. I'd like to drive a Cadillac and cut her up her long black hair. She goes everywhere. Kisses that come all the way from China. Kind of a madness of memories of Spain. If I get lost, you can always find her. Standing right beside me in the rain. She uses ever ready batteries to keep her electrical appliances going steady. She can do 14 things at once and then her phone will ring. She is my everything. Kisses that come all the way from China. Kind of a madness of memories of Spain. If I get lost, you can always find her. Standing right beside me in the rain. She knows everybody. From Muhammad Ali to teach a Bruce Lee how to do karate. She can lead a parade by putting on her shades and her Maserati. She knows practically everybody. wakes up in the morning, that's when all the birdies start to sing. When I hear her voice, I tell you boys, I forget everything. She is my everything. She is my everything. Look at her walk. There's 300 men in the state of Tennessee. They're all waiting to die. They won't never be free. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. 6,700,033 live songs. You think someone could take the time to sit down, listen to the words of my song? At the beach in Indiana, I was 9 years old. I heard little Ritter singing Tutti Frutti from the top of a telephone pole. I wasn't hurting nobody. I wasn't hurting no one. There's roosters laying chickens and chickens laying eggs. Farm machinery's eating people's arms and legs. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. Perfectly crafted, popular hit songs, never used the wrong brand. You think that waitress could get my order right the first time? Step, just shucking that corn. That gal's been grinning since the day she was born. She ain't hurting nobody. She ain't hurting no one. I used to live in Chicago, where the cold wind blows. I delivered more junk mail than the junkyard could hold. I wasn't hurting nobody. I wasn't hurting no one. You can fool some of the people part of the town, hear a rock and roll song. 50 million Elvis Presley fans can't be all wrong. I'm walking down the street like Lucky the Ruth. I got my hand in my pocket, baby. I'm thinking about you. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't hurting no one. I ain't hurting nobody. Time ago, when I was going to high school, I became interested in gymnastics, and I worked at it 7 days a week for 4 years, and half the time my grades were so bad I couldn't compete, but when I could, I was all right. I was pretty good. My coach is here tonight, and his wife, Bill Rotside, and BJ. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. I had a nickname in the gymnastic world. Tippy Toes Prine. This is for you, Coach. apartment in the city. And me and Loretta like living there. Well, it's been years since the kids have grown a life of their own and left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha, and Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War, and I still don't know what for. It don't matter anymore. You know that old trees just grow stronger. Old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. We don't talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen, and all the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both sing. Someday I'll go and call up Rudy. We work together at the factory. But what can I say if you ask what's new? Nothing much for you. Nothing much to do. You know that old trees just grow stronger. Old rivers grow wilder every day. Old people just grow lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. So if you're out walking down the streets in town and spot some hollow ancient eyes, well, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Say hello in there. Hello. Thank you. Standing by peaceful waters, standing by peaceful waters. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Many years ago, along the Illinois-Wisconsin border, there was this Indian tribe. They found 2 babies in the woods, white babies. One of them was named Elizabeth, and she was the fairer of the 2. While the smaller and more fragile one was named Marie. Having never seen white girls before, and living on the 2 lakes known as the Twin Lakes, they named the larger and more beautiful lake, Lake Elizabeth. And thus the smaller lake that was hidden from the highway became known forever as Lake Marie. We were standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful water. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Many years later, I found myself talking to this girl who was standing there with her back turned to Lake Marie. The wind was blowing, especially through her hair. There was 4 Italian sausages cooking on the outdoor grill, and each and every one of them sausages was sizzling. Many years later, we found ourselves up in Canada, trying to save our marriage, and perhaps catch a few fish. Whatever came first. That night she fell asleep in my arms, humming the tune to Louie Louie. Ah, baby, we gotta go now. We're standing by peaceful water, standing by peaceful water. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. The dogs were barking as the cars were parking. The loan sharks were sharking and the narcs were knocking. Practically everyone was there. In the parking lot by the forest preserve, the police had found 2 bodies in the woods. Dead, naked bodies. And their faces had been horribly disfigured by some kind of sharp object. Saw it on the news, on the 6 o'clock news, in black and white. You know what blood looks like in black and white? Shadows. Shadows. All the love we shared, between her and me, that is. Man, it was slammed. Slammed up against the banks of old Lake Marie. Marie, we were standing by peaceful waters, standing by peaceful waters. Whoa, ah, oh, ah, oh. 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 Peaceful waters. Just standing by peaceful water with my brown-eyed girl. Wake up, little Susie. Peaceful water. Ah, baby, we gotta go now. Wilbur. I'm John Prine. Thank you. movie wasn't really doing so high. Said the new producer to the old big shot. It's down on the edge of the great Midwest. Sabu must tour or forever rest. Hey, look, my, here comes the elephant boy, bundled all up in his corduroy. Headed down south toward Illinois, from the jungles of East St. Paul. His manager sat in the office alone, staring at the numbers on the telephone, wondering how a man could send a child actor to visit in the land of the wind chill factory. Hey, look, my, here comes the elephant boy, running all up in his corduroy, headed down south toward Illinois, from the jungles of East St. Paul. Sabu was sad, the whole tour stunk. The airlines lost the elephant's trunk. The roadie got the rabies and the scabies and the flu. They was low on morale, but they was high on. Hey, look, my, here comes the elephant boy, running all up in his corduroy, headed down south toward Illinois, from the jungles of East St. Paul, from the jungles of East St. Paul, from the jungles of East St. Paul. Thank you. Let's get Jacques Ritter out here to sing one with us. Welcome Jacques Ritter back to the stage. When I was a child, my family would travel down to western Kentucky, where my parents were born. And there's a backwoods old town that I often remember, so many times that my memories are warm. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is already away. Well, sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Eckerd, where the air smelled like snakes and we'd shoot with our pistol, but empty pop bottles was all that we killed. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River, where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train is already away.
came with the world's biggest show, and they tortured the timber and they stripped all the land, and they dug for the coal till the ground was for sale. Then they wrote it all down as the progress of man.
Down by the Green River, where paradise lay. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's full trains on the way. Now when I dive in my ashes, float down the Green River, I let my soul roll on up to the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy wants to take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay. Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal trains on the way. Mr. Peabody's coal trains on the way. Mr. Peabody's coal trains on the way. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. We appreciate it. Thanks to our special guest, Jacques Ritter. On the acoustic bass and electric bass, from Worcester, Massachusetts, Dave Jakes. Dave Big Daddy Jakes. On the harmonica, mandolin, and electric guitar, from Bloomington, Indiana, Jason Shorty. Oh, Wilbur. Take us home, Jason. Thank you, good night, God bless you.